I don't want to be penalized for not wanting to be my mother and my grandmother's little husband. I want to start off with something that happened. Me and Jax were walking one day, happened to see a parent, mother that was walking along, and what happened was, had a kid, preteen, teenager, holding the kid's hand the whole time, and did he look miserable? The kid looked dead in the eyes, and I felt it. I felt the deadness, and I recognized something. Everyone creates this image of single mothers being so powerful on their own. But in reality, they have filled the gap of every single thing they lost by having their kid. I mean, the power of saying something like, the thing that made me the happiest is having my 2 kids. My mother said that. And you know what? It didn't pay off in the end. You know why it didn't? Because there was no happiness for when I found happiness. There was only happiness in being a little husband. Being a little husband to them. Honestly, if you don't feel fulfilled in parts of your life, you don't put all those parts in your life into one part of your life. That's incest. It doesn't have to be literal, physical incest to be incest. And that's an important thing to look at. Emotional. Psychological. What I saw with that person when me and Jax were walking was what I saw. And I felt it because I knew it for what it was, for what it meant, for what it did. Being penalized for wanting happiness. Well, hey, my happiness didn't last. You'll be fine just here, okay? Don't worry about it. Just listen to us. But you're not staying in your lane. Powerful things happened in my life that showed that people in my life didn't stay in their lane was when Paula said to me, I'm going to move and go to grandma's if you don't, I don't know what. Basically threatening me because I was going out. That's a jealous ex-wife kind of move. And that's what I recognized with basically all my family. All the bloodline did that. And they created a significance of saying that, well, we love you, I love you. Empty words. Empty. And I think it's important to look at this in that I've been treated with empty words and psychologically being bullied and mentally bullied because we're right, you're wrong. Yeah, well, what successes have you had? None. The success you've had is taking money from husbands that are dead. Getting the money that they would have had in their lifetime if they didn't get diabetes and have a stroke and die. If they didn't have a stroke and die. Pretty much their health issues, which should be a sign, if 2 people in a row have a stroke, it's probably not due to them. I pay homage to this, that pretty much any of you out there, any individuals that want their lives fully fulfilled, don't let people go into different lanes in your life. Let them stay in the lane, make them stay in the lane they're in. And if they don't, get out. They're not going to change that, and they're always going to penalize you for not wanting to be the little husband or whatever they want you to be. That's why I don't care for words like daddy's little girl, mama's boy. Now that I look back at these words, I'm recognizing what they really mean. They don't just mean that. They're not little words that have no significance. They have significance actually not for the kid, but for the parent. That's the difference. When I hear those words, it makes it sound like the kid is at fault. Well, the kid's not at fault. It's you being a parent without fulfilling your life on your own. You're pushing that on your child, whether it's a child out of wedlock or not. You're pushing your agenda in fullness on them. Stop being a parent like that. That's disgusting. If you want to fulfill those things, go fulfill them. So I may not completely agree that people have relationships in their with their kids around and have people come in and out of the house. But I do think that's a little better than incestually provoking your child in any way. Do better. That's really all I gotta say. I'm not gonna be penalized for wanting my own life and not wanting to be a little husband for other people and for my family and anybody.